The true story, I went for an health check last year and they gave me some of these breathing chests where you blow into, and the woman didn't believe it. And she said, can you do that again? She said, it's amazing. She said, you've improved 50%. She said, and when people are getting a bit older, she said, they go downhill, they don't go better, they go worse.
We chose gearing up partly because it's a bike term and we like gears and all that kind of stuff, but also because actually it's not just about bikes, it's about training. So based in the warehouse here, it's about training for people who are not working, it's about volunteering, it's about social care.
As in a youth session, part of the youth session, delivering youth work, we use bikes as a tool. And they build the bikes. So that straight from frames, they build the complete bike.
We work with young people in SEN schools. I also work with adults who have had mental health issues or they've been long-term unemployed. I also work with young people through the Youth Offending Service.
There's lots of different benefits, aren't there? There's the actual development of bikes that are being recycled rather than going into the waste stream. There is the opportunity to actually refurbish the bikes and sell them at a low cost. So there's a social economic benefit there, because many families that perhaps want to access cycling might not be able to afford to.
I reckon the majority of kids now can't change a tyre. You know, like when we did it when we were kids. I think it's a skill that's being lost.
So we don't repair bikes, it's strip, rebuild, and what happens to the bikes is we put them into our shop area and then we do sell some at a very reasonable cost.
You don't throw anything away here, you recycle it, get it used.
We want all them broken bikes here and then make good ones out of them.
There are far too many bicycles end up on the tip that can be given a new life.
All the parts in the workshop that we can't use when we're fixing bikes up, if it's no good in there, they come into the upcycling area, and with that we break them down, clean them up, and we make stuff from them.
Got hold of some pallets and dismantled the pallets and dusted my tools down and brought them here and made this bike rack.
Today I will learn how to fix bicycles.
When I pull this lever, pulls the brakes together, a spring in here, pulls the arms apart again when I let go.
But we've just learned how to replace gear cables and brake cables, so I've just replaced my gear cable.
I don't feel a bit more confident, I feel a lot more confident, to be honest with you. There was, as I said earlier, a lot of learning points which just add to the all-round experience and your knowledge, your confidence about taking people out.
Free of charge as well, which is really nice, and then you've got the addition of being here, and if I need to buy anything to replace it, I'm in the right place for it. We've got the mechanics and cups of tea. Yeah, it's great.
It's really just kind of about finding their past cycling experience and just trying to make them feel comfortable in this environment and making them feel comfortable with the training we're going to deliver to them.
Well, we learned how to fix a tyre, how to take the
inner tube
out, how to lubricate the chain. Yeah.
I quite enjoy it because it means, you know, it's good that everyone should know how to sort of fix basic things on their bike, and it's quite fun when you teach people something and they get it and you sort of see them go, oh yeah, that works.
And it's also given me the confidence and the skills to train other people how to be a safe and effective cyclist.
But we learned a really cool technique with like a wheel, like pressing it round to get the pressure out. So it's basically like encouraging how to fix a puncture and take the wheel off without using any tools.
So we'll follow on. Yep. Sensible riding.
Not just being told how to do it, but actually taking things apart on your own bike and then putting them back together is like the way to remember how to do it. So.
I found a frame, then put some of my wheels on it and changed it or put new forks on it.
A lot of these community clubs are absolutely dependent on volunteers to operate, So getting the volunteers up to a skill level where they can help people out when they come in is pretty essential.
There's lots to learn. It's not as straightforward as people think. Keep a bike on the road.
The glue area should be bigger than the patch.
Starting a community cycle club, number one, people can access our bicycles. If they haven't got a specific bike, they can trial a bike, they know what it's like to ride on a high quality bike.
It's just non-competitive and it's just more friendly, and the social side, as I say, and the cake and the cafe stops, I think that appeals to the ladies as well.
The benefits, obviously, they get to learn something that's useful as a life skill, i.e. maintaining bikes, having the confidence to do things which builds their self-esteem.
It's just a great way to meet people, to make a complete new circle of friends, to socialise as well as keep yourself fit.
It builds their confidence, builds their self-esteem, it builds their skills as well. And getting people interested in actually repairing bikes, all well and good.
People coming off the streets, you've got your different minorities, different people, all kids, adults obviously.
Different ages and just a community all get together and just go off a nice relaxing ride.
They're going out in a group, so it's a very social group, so we're encouraging talking, interaction, networking. We always end up at Tandem Cafe, which is a fantastic venue. We sit down after a ride, we have a cup of coffee, a bit of cake, we're all having a chit chat.
I used to have lots of different problems when I was younger. I was not confident, I kept myself to myself. Then I came to the centres now, brought me out, and now I'm happily talking like this.
The skills that Neil's taught us at Chain Link have been fantastic, and we've been on 1 or 2 courses as well.
The local area will be better for it, I think, so it's a privilege to be able to learn how to do it and fix bikes for people.
It brings people together, it gives parents something to do because there's lots of people who are unemployed, so it gives them an activity.
It's not middle-aged white men, it's a collective of ages.
The oldest person I've had cycling is 89, and she used to do a couple of kilometres.
Yeah, because it's green. It really helps people. It really helps the community to travel. And it keeps you fit. It helps people with fitness.
And families who are hard up and short of a few bob, be ideal for them. Get them out in the fresh air, get them healthy eating in here. It's ticking all the right boxes, isn't it? Mum and Dad could sit and have a cup of tea, and they could watch the kids on the first bike, so they're not spending 60 quid for a bike that the kid might not want after a couple of weeks.
Cycling on this bike makes me feel good. Gets me out of my wheelchair.
To keep healthy and keep moving and hopefully be doing this, in another 10 years or so would be my ambition.